Clay Fever is in the house. With his beautiful and powerful voice for American Idol, please welcome Clay Aiken.
They are truly wild for you.
I don't understand it.
Do you find yourself now saying, how did I not win? Where were you on the phone?
Yeah, but you didn't win, but you really did win.
Yeah.
I mean...
You won the screaming out of control contest.
Exactly. Yes. If it had been a screaming instead of voting by phone, maybe so.
I think that's the thing. Is it true that more of your fans just don't have phones, or their parents?
They don't use them because they just shout to their friends. They don't need their phone.
We want Clay to win.
Now, being from North Carolina,
right, yes.
I'm not actually from North Carolina, but live there now every once in a while. And you're from Raleigh, North Carolina.
Lived in Charlotte.
Yeah, and so what kind of formal training did you have?
You know, I really didn't. I sang in choirs in school, and that's pretty much it.
Your mom said that you came out singing.
I don't think I was quite that early, but I think I started singing early. She says I sang at 18 months, that type of thing.
Really?
Wow,
like a prodigy.
Maybe so.
Isn't it amazing that I just got the word prodigy out of my mouth?
Now, I know something that was great for me is that my parents recognized the talent right away and said, here's the little push. Is that sort of what happened to you?
You know, they pushed enough that, you know, they encouraged me to do that thing, but she tried to get me to play, you know, to do a bunch of different stuff. So, and then when she realized later on, like when I got to high school, that this was something that I enjoyed, then she, you know, she supported me. She was never really a pusher. She wasn't like a stage mom type deal.
Your voice is remarkably effortless. When you sing, it doesn't seem like there's any effort involved at all. How hard is it to really
it's a good act then? You know, it's not effortless. You know,
so you're really an actor.
I'm acting.
Hey!
I'm acting like it's easy, but it isn't too easy.
Do you think that you and Ruben will have a movie also?
We want a movie.
And Kelly
we want a movie so bad. I think our movie would be hilarious.
Well, and you got this whole new look now, right? You had this big makeover, I guess.
I've always looked like this.
Yeah, you did. The clothes, the hair, everything, right?
Yeah, it's been a change. So.
Was Gelman instrumental in your makeover? Did you see the blonde and you went, I've got to do that, or?
No, it's a whole team of people working 24 hours around the clock to make me look like that.
Welcome to my world.
One thing that we definitely have to ask, you know, there's kind of been this little controversy here about maybe seeing who won before they actually announced it. So what's the real story? Come on.
Is this hard news now?
It is.
Well, it's not because you've already told us all, so.
You didn't get the story first. You know, every Wednesday we try to figure out if I got cut, you know, that executive producer staring at me weird and that type of thing. So we always look for signs. So really, I just had some signs. I walked backstage. We were backstage right before we went out for the results during the commercial, and Ryan was checking his card, which doesn't make any sense to me. You know, if there are only two people, I don't know why you had to write the name. But he had his name. He had the name on the card, and I was standing literally this close to him when he had it open.
And you just went...
And it opened up, and I mean, I glanced over, so what is he looking at, I wonder? And I see that the name is this long instead of this long. So Ruben started Clay Aiken. So I just kind of guessed. I drew the conclusion that that's what it was.
Right, wow.
So if you look back, I'm staring at Ruben the entire time. Because I told him I wanted to be the first person to see his reaction.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's an amazing thing.
Amazing guy. Clay's going to sing first when we come right back, so stick around.